Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my new video. In this video I am going to discuss 100 new research ideas that can be used for undergraduate final year project, master research or PhD research in electrical engineering. Friends, just think of any power system. Suppose for your convenience I am considering the IEEE 9-bus test system. From the figure it can be observed that there are 3 generators which are supplying the power to the whole network. Now question may arise that how much power each generator should supply to meet the total load demand. It is because the total power supplied by the power plants must be equal to the load demand plus losses. Therefore, the transmission and distribution distance from the power plants to the load play a vital role in the sharing of power from each generator. It is because longer the distance, higher will be the losses in the system. Whereas higher the losses, higher will be the power required. If higher amount of the power is required, then higher will be the fuel cost of the power plants. This higher cost will make the operation of the power system uneconomical. Now the question may arise that how to reduce the losses as well as the cost in order to make the power system operation economical. The answer to this question is that to make it economical, usually the economic load dispatch and optimal power flow analysis of the power system is carried out. This analysis is carried out in order to find the best possible combination of all the power plants through these transmission lines in such a way that it provides smallest losses and economical operation of the power system. Therefore, new research titles can be used are the economic load dispatch or optimal power flow of IEEE 9-bus test system or IEEE 14-bus test system or IEEE 30-bus test system or IEEE 69-bus test system or IEEE 118-bus test system or any other power system. Now look at the power system again. I am repeating the same question again, that how and by which method economic load dispatch and optimal power flow analysis of the power system is carried out to find the best possible combination of all the power plants. The answer to this question is that we are finding the best possible combination using the optimization process. The optimization is continued through iterative process until it finds the best combination of the generators with minimum loss and cost in order to make it economical. For this purpose, several optimization techniques are available that can be used, such as ant colony optimization, bee colony optimization, particle swarm optimization, firefly optimization, bacterial foraging optimization, or any other latest optimization technique. Therefore, based upon this economic load dispatch and optimal power flow topic, IEEE test system and optimization techniques, following various research titles can be considered for your research. Now question may arise that what are the other methods by which losses can be reduced? Before going to answer this question, first look at this IEEE 33-bus radial distribution system. It can be noticed that apart from transmission line, the power system has some dotted line showing the tie switches. These tie switches can be connected to any of the transmission line in order to reduce the losses. When the position of these tie line switches are changed, the amount of power flow is also varied from all lines. This results in different losses. Now our aim is to find again the best possible combination of these tie line switches which provides the minimum losses. This process is known as network reconfiguration. It is because in this process the configuration of the power system network is changed. To find these best combinations, again various optimization techniques such as ant colony optimization, bee colony optimization, particle swarm optimization, firefly optimization, bacterial foraging optimization or any other latest optimization technique can be applied. Therefore, based upon this network reconfiguration topic, IEEE test system and optimization techniques, following various research titles can be considered for your research. Friends, these topics are so important that still many researchers are doing their PhDs in economic load dispatch, optimal power flow and network reconfiguration. Now question may arise that what are the new aspects in these topics that can be used to do the research. For this purpose, look at the figure again. Suppose our aim is to provide the power to all the loads as well as increased load demand with minimum losses and economical cost. Now one way of supplying the power to the load is through conventional way. In conventional way, we supply the whole power from the generating stations through transmission line to the loads. This results in the higher amount of losses. Now due to the latest advancement in renewable technology such as solar, wind energy, it is now possible to supply the increased load demand by using the distributed generation resources. In this way, the DG is connected to that location which has the higher load demand. By using this method, the cost of the transmission as well as losses are significantly reduced. Now again question may arise that where this DG should be located and what size of the DG should be selected in order to find the minimum loss. This topic is known as optimal location and sizing of the DG. Therefore, based upon this optimal location and sizing of DG, IEEE test system and optimization techniques, following various research titles can be considered for your research. Now suppose we want to enhance the voltage level of the power system, or we want to reduce the reactive power losses. Then what methods can we use to solve this issue? Normally capacitor banks are used to boost up the voltage level. Now again question may arise that where this capacitor bank should be located and what size of the capacitor bank should be selected in order to boost up the voltage level or minimize the reactive power losses. This topic is known as optimal location and sizing of the capacitor. Therefore, based upon this optimal location and sizing of capacitor, IEEE test system and optimization techniques, following various research titles can be considered for your research. Friends, in this video I have discussed only 5 topics from which 100 different research titles can be obtained based upon the IEEE test system and optimization techniques. However, it may be noted that I have just highlighted 100 ideas for your convenience. Otherwise, from these topics still many different research ideas can be generated with some modification and addition of latest optimization techniques. These topics can be used to perform your bachelor degree final year project, master research or your PhD research. Friends, I have uploaded all the titles in the form of PDF link in the description section. You can download it from there. I would like to strongly request all of you that please share this video with as many of your friends, colleagues, your seniors or juniors as possible, so that he or she can learn from this video and complete his or her research. That's all for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed this video.